Yeah, I'm gonna take you.
Welcome back to more The Boys playing good old-fashioned Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sorry, I had a little burp right there.
Yeah, honestly, as I was talking, I thought I was about to cough for a sec, but no, we're good. Well, there it is.
There it is, COVID.
There it is, COVID. Oh, go away. First thing I gotta say is actually, these videos have actually been getting some traction. Like,
really?
Yeah, traction in terms of like the other videos on Videoverse. I mean, because on average we get like 3 to 4 views, but these couple of videos have been like getting like 5, 10, 12, something like that, and a couple of comments. So thank you to all the people watching this and some of the comments. And yeah, so
sorry to keep y'all waiting. We were iced out. If you live in Texas,
yeah. Speaking of
literally
that,
anywhere in the U.S., the whole U.S. just got cold. I think it was, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, just telling the U.S. like, I need to chill.
Yeah, he chill and took it very literally. So yeah, in Texas at least, we got like a huge snowstorm or whatever, and just like we got a lot of snow. So bad that like there was just a lot of power being out in a lot of different areas of Texas. Definitely hit my area. Did it hit your area?
Oh, it hit definitely. I mean, I was out of power for a whole week.
A whole week? Damn.
Literally, it started the day of Valentine's Day, which was Sunday.
Yeah.
I lost my power that same day. I didn't get my power until the next Sunday, actually.
Shit.
But like at night.
Uh-huh. Oh, damn, okay.
And so, honestly, I was low-key starting to get used to it.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like a lumberjack over here. Waking up early in the morning, spending 2 hours outside just cutting up lumber, with just the rustiest pickaxe and the dullest of hand saws, but it was still fun.
Okay, that's good. At least you found some entertainment out of it. I mean, yeah, I wasn't out of power for that long. I was out of power from Monday till like Thursday morning. Okay. So I pretty much out of power for 3 days. And like, man, it was cold. That was the worst part. It was just so cold. Because I work at HEB, a grocery store, and like some days we were open, some days we weren't open. Like they would text us letting us know like when we're open, if we're ready to come in or not. And that Monday, originally they said that we were going to be open. So, and I was scheduled to work, I think, from 10 to whatever we decided to close. And then as soon as, and my dad drove me in the snow like 30 minutes in advance, so like just because we weren't sure how bad it was going to be out there. And then like as soon as I get there and as soon as my dad leaves, I get inside the building, then I look at my phone and I see that I got a text that says, oh, HEB is closed for the day. I'm like, fuck. So first I call my mom being, we can just go through this. All right. First I call my mom being like, hey, so store's closed. And then she's like, call dad. I'm like, okay, yeah, let me call the guy who rarely ever picks up his phone. So I tried calling him the first time, didn't answer. I leave the building, I tried calling him again, he didn't answer. But then after I call him the second time, I see his car still in the parking lot because like he got stuck at one point. So I try to chase him down, but he's just going too fast, and I miss him. And so like you know where that HEB is at, right? Yeah. So pretty much like the far end door, I chase him from there all the way to where the Wendy's is at, like going around.
Jesus.
And then I miss him. And I was like, well,
did he not see you?
No.
He did not see his own son running.
No. So then what I did was I'm just like, you know what? I've already made it this far. I'm just gonna walk it. So I literally walked in the snow. And then eventually my mom texted me back being like, hey, did your dad pick me up? I'm like, no. Do you not know that he doesn't fucking pick up his phone? And so eventually my dad gets home. My mom tells him the situation. I'm still walking home. And then he heads over to come meet me. And then like I pretty much make it like pretty close to my neighborhood. I don't make it all the way to the neighborhood, but I make it like pretty fucking close. And then eventually my dad comes to get me, and yeah. For me, that was the worst day of this whole snow thing. It was doing that.
What about your water?
Luckily we had water. I know some people, they didn't have water. Like one of my friends, she lives in the apartments pretty close to our neighborhood, and like she had power, but she didn't have electricity. So yeah, no, my bad. Other way around. That guy literally just said she had power but no electricity. That doesn't make any sense. That she had electricity, but she didn't have water.
Okay.
Which honestly, for me, I feel like that's kind of worse. Because that's water's an essential thing, you know. It's like you need that to live.
Yeah. Luckily for me, we were able to, we had our own chimney and everything, so we were able to relax. And We lit a fire. We had a few candles not a few. We had like 15 candles going around the whole house.
Oh, tight.
And we were just, we had all the windows open for a while. And once it reached like 6 o'clock is when it started to get really dark where we couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So we just had like our phones, our flashlights were on and everything. I would leave my phone in my car to charge it for like 3 hours.
Yeah, same thing. That's what me and my family did. Like sometimes we just like gather together like in the car in the garage and just charge our stuff for like an hour.
Yeah, and that's just kind of stuff you have to do at a time.
Yeah, and like another thing too, like during this time, these past couple of days, like really made me like try to be more productive in other ways that don't require electricity. Because usually when I'm like free time, I'm usually on my computer like working on YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So most of the time I'm on the computer, but this was one of the few times where I actually like spent time doing other things. Like I read some of my book that I haven't read in like years. I read more of that. I practiced drawing. I just did a bunch of other stuff that didn't require electricity. But I did have, luckily, I have some of my handheld consoles like my Switch, my Game Boy Advanced, which don't require to be charged up all the time.
Oh, Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, so yeah, my Game Boy Advance luckily like stayed on for most of the time, so I was able to play on that sometimes.
That's good.
Which is good, yeah. So thank God for handhelds.
At my job, because we had the water boiling notice, once we finally opened up, we couldn't give out, water from the fountains. So we had to do bottled. And this lady and her family all got bottles of water. I think there was like 4 of them. And they left without, like, one person drank like a little bit, the other person drank like halfway, and the dad left it full, but he opened it already, so no one's gonna use it anymore.
Right.
And my manager got upset. He was like, "Hey, you do realize like there's a crisis happening right now with the water, and you're just treating it like it's nothing. I really appreciate it if you did not do that and took this, and be grateful that you have this water." And the dad just like kind of stared at my manager and like, "What the fuck?"
Like, what are you talking about? there's nothing going on. What do you mean? Everything's totally fine.
I drank water earlier. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
You see what I'm looking
El Diablo. Actually, it's funny because speaking of that, my personal YouTube channel, Mushroom Man, a couple of days ago, it was at 665, like at the night, and I was like, oh shit, I'm so close. Gonna like when I wake up in the morning, it's gonna be a 666. Gonna take a screenshot, show my Snapchat, be like El Diablo and stuff like that. But fucking as soon as I wake up, it's at 667, which is like cool, but fuck.
What happened?
Like, come on, man, you can't just let me live in the moment. Like, I missed every sort of meme number. Like, I missed 69, I missed 420, now I missed 666. There's no other number.
It's just not.
What the fuck?
Wait, what is this?
What the fuck?
What
the fuck?
Are we getting impaled or what's going on?
I don't know what that is.
Hey, is
that a glitch? I'm so confused.
Oh, no.
Because that's never happened to me in my game.
I mean, it's not going on right now, so I know it's not your TV.
Yeah, that might. Okay, hopefully that's just a glitch. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Maybe we're just too good in the game.
Yeah, probably. But speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, which is kind of going to be a very long story, but basically, but also with work is during the first time all this shit got really serious was like Valentine's Day Sunday with all the ice and stuff.
Yeah.
They had me go out. First, they had me like guard the door. You know how like some HEB workers, they have like people at the door.
Like security?
Yeah, they made me do that, which God, I fucking hated that. And there was one dude who was just being a fucking asshole about not wearing a mask. Was like, all right, whatever. But anyway, like they had me eventually go out and get carts in the ice, but they were having us in pairs because it's like so much ice, it's hard to push them. And they gave me a beanie, and that's significant mainly because I usually don't I'm not the type of person who ever like wears hats. Like personally for me, I don't think I look good with hats. I was like, you know what, it's fucking cold, I'll wear a beanie. But then after wearing a beanie, I was like, you know what, this is actually kind of nice. I kind of like this.
I like this.
Yeah, I kind of like this. So I figured, you know what, maybe I'll try giving the hat look more of a shot. Yeah. And then with that, I actually discovered somebody on Instagram who like does embroideries where he like stitches designs on like hats and stuff. What is this?
It's still there.
I'm so confused. Hopefully it's not bad. But yeah, he like stitches little designs on like hats and stuff and sells them. He does like pop culture references, Japanese themed stuff, and other stuff, which I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. And I saw that his latest one was he like stitched a Pokemon card, like just the design, like the basic Pokemon design, where it's like Pikachu surfing on like the hat, and I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. So then I thought maybe I could do that. And originally I wanted him to do Squirtle, but then I was like, you know what? I already have like a Pokemon jacket. Maybe I should do something different. So I asked him if he could do Karibo.
Ooh.
Like stitch Karibo on like a little hat. Ooh. And so I'm gonna and he's gonna do that for me, which I figured, oh, that'd be pretty cool. So instead of like just buying a hat, I figured it'd be really cool to like have my own custom hat. So I'm gonna do that.
I like me some Karibo.
Yeah, it's funny. Originally, I was thinking maybe to do like my favorite card, Blackluster Soldier, but I figured maybe we should do something more iconic and recognizable. You know,
Karibo.
Yeah.
Our first.
I mean, granted, Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician would be more recognizable, but Karibo deserves more love. You know?
Karibo is that one dude. Yeah. It's just like he's always got
cute.
your back.
Yeah, he's got your back. He's cute. You know, he's lovable. You know,
all the girls love you.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Because I mean, Karibo's basically like the Pikachu of the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. You know.
Yeah, everyone knows. There's always, I think there is no card that has had more versions of itself than Karibo.
Pretty much, yeah. Like there's Karibo, Wing Karibo,
a Ling Karibo,
yeah,
a Link Karibo.
Yeah, there's just a shit ton.
Rainbow Karibo.
Oh yeah, Rainbow
Sphere
Karibo. Oh, Clear Karibo. I have him in my deck. I like him.
I wish that rules thing, huh?
Yeah, it's on the capture. I don't know what that. Okay, people who play this game, if you're watching this,
does this happen?
What the fuck?
Should we be concerned?
Yeah, should I be concerned? Like, I'm scared. It has not happened at all in my Yugi playthrough. Is this just a Kaiba thing? Did Chris accidentally press a button that makes some random spear show up? I don't know.
Is Kaiba smoking too much?
Maybe.
Did it reach that point?
It reached the point where now it's affecting the game. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully not.
Did I tell you how in high school, because you know how we're supposed to take a art credit, right?
Oh, yeah.
The only reason why I passed my art class is because my teacher knew I was going to fail, and she knew I was going to take her class again. And so what she do? She passed me. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't have to take her class anymore.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah, because she like I think it was the week of finals, and she she's like, hey, if I call your name up, come here, and I will tell you whether or not you have to take the final or not. And so she calls me up, and she's like, so you have a 67 in my class. Which does not allow you to be exempt from the final, and so you do have to take it. And I was like, well, damn. And I asked her like what the final was. She explained it to me, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is. So I'm probably not gonna be able to pass it. Honestly, I honestly think I'm gonna fail it. And she just like kept quiet and looked at me. I sat down at my desk, and then she calls me up like 2 minutes later. She's like, Sorry. So I actually had not put in like 3 of your major tests major assignments. You actually at an 85.
Oh shit!
So you are exempt, and I was like, which ones did you not put in? She told me it was like one of those the drawings where you can't let go of you can't raise the pen, and so you have to just keep going.
Was this fucking that one game? What is it? Pictionary.
That's kind of what it was for me.
Interesting.
But yeah, you have to draw something without letting the pen leave the paper. And so it was that. It was a.
He guarded.
Jesus. It was a what was it? When they use models like a stop picture.
Oh, stop motion.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
It was one of those, and I can't remember what the last one was, but I knew she put those in. Those were like all 70 to 75s.
Okay.
But then when I checked my grade, because you could check it online, they were at 90s, and they were, I think the one that I can't lift the pen off. That one was at 100.
Interesting. Okay.
I just started laughing. I was like, I failed, but thank you.
It's like, all right, cool, appreciate it.
And so as a thank you, I took her class 2 more years.
Nice.
I took her class for 2 more years, and she hated that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Only 4 classes in my senior year.
Oh, tight. I think I only had... how much do you normally have? What, is it 8?
8.
And then usually you get like 2 off periods.
On senior year, yeah.
I think I only had 5, because my audio video class was like a double credit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I only had like 5 classes, maybe less. I don't know, but yeah. But no, being a senior was fucking tight for the most part.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of chill. Like, you're able to like just hang out.
Yeah, anybody watching who's in high school, just do your own thing, and once you're a senior, it'll be the best time ever for the most part.
Work hard while you're a freshman, sophomore, and junior, and once you're a senior, trust me, it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, still put in the effort, but don't stress about it.
Yeah, don't fail on purpose.
Don't fail, but like, but if you get a 70,
or just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, just have a good time, pretty much.
Don't stress. It'll as long as you put an effort, it'll work out.
That's honestly how I feel about my same advice for life. And I was gonna say, like, with high school, like prom, like it's not a big deal, but if you have the opportunity to go, I would recommend it. Just chill, have a good time.
Yeah,
go with people that you love. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a date or anything. Just could be homies. Just have a good time.
Just be boys.
Yeah, just be boys. And if you don't go, who cares? It's not the end of the world.
No.
Like your job's not gonna be like, you didn't go to prom, you're fired.
You're fired. I didn't like it. How'd you not go to prom?
What's wrong with you? But oh well. Speaking of Valentine's Day, did you do anything for it? Despite all the things that went on.
So I had a plan. I had bought a portable projector, which was at least $200.
Oof. Okay.
And I was going to surprise my girlfriend with like a movie dinner date at the park. So
nice.
I was gonna go there like around, say, like 2:00 in the afternoon. Okay. Just to like set everything up and make sure no one steals my spot, because I wanted there to be a backdrop of the city. Because there's one spot, like there's a little area in the Zilker where you can see the city pretty well. And so I had this all planned out. It was gonna be nice and cute, but then I saw the temperature started dropping, and I was like, "Oh, bro, like I don't think it's gonna be too cold. Neither one of us are gonna be comfortable." Yeah. And so I told her, I was like, I had this thing planned, but I'm gonna have to push until like when it gets warmer, so that way we can enjoy it out.
Yeah, definitely.
And so she was fine with it. It was all cool.
That's good.
Nothing crazy. But on Sunday, my girlfriend and I, we went to my house, and then we got snowed in, and so she stayed the night, and then the next day, I took her home so she could chill, because we didn't have electricity, but her house was fine. Okay. So I want to make sure she was fine, and then I just went back home and just chilled. Okay. So.
Yeah, definitely this Sunday ruined a lot of people's Valentine's plans.
Yeah, but it's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. Honestly, saves me money. I'll just go one more just to be on the safer side.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're good.
Alright, you're up.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so now we're fighting Weevil. And just to spoil us, the next battle will be Rex Raptor. Because of course.
So you're Rex and Weevil. Have kind of like a gay thing going on.
Pretty much. Who do you like better, Rex or Weevil? I like Rex better, 100%. No contest.
Weevil's just annoying.
He's just annoying, and I don't like bugs.
Rex is a dumbass.
Yeah. Weevil's annoying. Rex is stupid. which is perfect for bugs because bugs are annoying and dinosaurs are dumb.
They're just not the brightest of animals.
No, I mean they're dead. That's how dumb they are.
I mean,
so dumb they're dead. Granted, not their fault.
I think we would die if a fucking asteroid hit us.
Yeah. Nah,
we'll survive.
Nah, we're smart. We'll survive.
This is probably gonna be a horrible fight for a Weevil. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, just let Bones do what he can, and then have Kaiba finish him off.
Yeah.
Also, do we only have Bones and Kaiba?
Yeah, Mokuba's dead.
Oh shit! I forgot we had Mokuba.
Yeah, Mokuba lost it. Well, he did good. He was able
to get majority of those small fry or whatever.
Yeah. But no, yeah, he did.
Do you think you would ever participate in like an actual tournament?
I want to, but I think once I do that, but before I do that, I need to fully understand pendulum summoning. I need to understand what it's all the strategy, like all the little like one turn kills that come with the DD decks. Because like I bought this card actually. So I don't know if you remember the card's name. It's something Ragnarok is the card that I have, and his effect is that I can tribute one of my DD monsters and banish one of yours. Okay. However, I got this field spell called Lair of Darkness that says if you have a dark fiend monster that has an effect that requires the tribute of a monster that you control, you can actually tribute your opponent's monster instead in order to activate the effect.
Right.
And so if I have to tribute one of my monsters to activate the effect that banishes your monster, I can tribute one of yours and use that effect to banish your other monster. So I can take off two of your monsters with the effect of one.
Okay.
At no cost to my own.
Tight.
And so that helps with... How was that?
It was a critical 0. Like this 0, ooh.
That was a really nice miss, you know.
Nice, you really missed that one. Actually, that was just if the game just kicked you in the dick. Literally what it was. It was the equivalent of just kicking you in the dick.
Just fuck off,
yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
For me, when I was misbehaving in public, my mom would always point at some random stranger, like if it's always a guy. She's a random stranger, especially if there was a cop, she'd always point at the cop.
Oh fuck.
She's like, if you misbehave again, that dude right there is gonna take you.
Oh shit.
He's gonna take you from me. Jesus. And I'm gonna let it happen.
It's honestly kind of scary to say to a kid.
Yeah, bro. So I was just shitting my pants, you know. She just kept quiet after that, and sometimes the person who she was talking to would recognize that they were talking to them, and they would, respond to her and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take you.
I'm gonna take... What if they were an actual, like, gonna take you? Like, they didn't know. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kidnap you.
I'm serious.
Like, I mean it.
Children. No, and so, I think it's just, I guess, in Hispanic culture, it's an unwritten rule where if a mom or a dad points at you, telling their kid, I'm going to take you, it is now your job to be like, yes, I am going to take you.
Yeah, like the guy's just like, what, no, I'm not, no, I don't want you. Stop, no. He's like, you're going to take my child if he misbehaves again. It's like he misbehaves, like, oh, here's my child, take him. Like, no, I'm not, no, stop. People going to think I'm a pedophile.
Best believe I was scared like that too when I was a little kid. I'm going to scare your son.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure my parents did some stuff, but most of that just kind of like went over my head, just a long time ago. But yeah, a little scary. But yeah,
Jesus,
that's a lot. You know what? Let's deal with this next time in Vitaverse.
All right.
So next time in Vitaverse, we're gonna deal with all this shit and beat up Rex.
Where even is I supposed to go?
I don't know. He's somewhere. There's a lot of people.
No, it's a hut.
It's most likely going to be the one at the very end.
Over here.
Yeah, that's most likely we're going to be Rex's. Yeah, press Y.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's Rex. All right, so next time, Vivers, we'll fuck up Rex.
Goodbye.
Bye.